Okay, we're going to video. This is sorry to me going down to the store get me a cigarette or two, a couple of cigarettes. So I want to see how manner it is. He had no tether on his leg, so he's just up there on his own. I don't have no tether with me, so if he flies on me, he gets mad. And he's not that great of a flyer anyway. I'm just barely teaching him how to fly right. He doesn't have the strength or the endurance to fly. But we're gonna go down. What's the name? And you can watch how he just sits there and chills out. He likes when I whistle though. I taught him how to whistle. See how he acts? Gets my face so close sometimes, it scared the hell out of me. Or makes not scare me, but make me nervous because he's still a bird. And he still could peck. He got some claws. They're sharp, sticking to my shoulder a little bit right now. He won't let me cut the tips of them. I'll cut the very tip of them so that they won't stick on my shoulder as much. But he won't let me mess with them because I clipped it too high one day, and he got peed off. She got peed off with me, and she don't want to let me do it now. She growls at me, get mad at me. So, um, had about a year, you know. I didn't train her to do this. She just got up there, and birds like to perch a lot, so she just perches on my shoulder because she trusts me and loves me and cares for me. And she get kind of scary. She's very scary. Sometimes she's scared of her own shadow. But that's good because that keeps her alert and attentive. When I'm outside, I always look up at the sky, have her look up at the sky, so that she can be aware of maybe hawks or predators. Sometimes she'll see a cat, and I'll identify the cat as being maybe a predator or something, and she'll keep her eyes on it and watch it. And then, sometimes, she'll turn around and as I'm walking, she's looking the other way, and I'm like, "Why the other way? Why looking the other way?" She's like, "I'm basically watching your back. You watch my back." So, but oh yeah, towel on my shoulder. That's logical. I don't want her pooping all over me. And another thing is, I had a suit before, but she won't wear the suit. I won't get her twice. She won't let me put it on more than once. I want to get another one though, because then I ain't got to worry about her pooping on me. I can, just basically put it on my shoulders. But we're going to definitely do something about these claws. I can feel them sticking in my shoulders, even though she's grabbing on the towel. But when she gets kind of scared or nervous, she clenches up real tight, and sometimes she gets the shoulders. But I'm not, gonna cry about it and whine about it. Because she's my friend and she's my companion. She's my familiar, and she's, you can't treat them. I don't know. I guess I don't treat her like a pet. Pet. I don't know. People assume that animals are pets. They can also be friends. So we're just gonna walk down here. You see how she sits up there? She don't go nowhere. I took a while to get her used to the traffic, cars and shit, right? But excuse the language, but cars. But now she's kind of okay with the cars. She don't go jumping around. She won't fly off. When I used to have her on my shoulders, she would fly at least once off my shoulders, and then she won't fly back on because she's not a great flyer. She she gets winded out too fast because when I got her, she was real young and she wasn't even weaned for flying yet. So she must have fell out the tree, couldn't get back on the tree, and couldn't reach it because she wasn't capable of it at the time. And I kind of saved and rescued her from being run over in a busy street. So and she's been with me. I think August be what, 3 years or 2 years? I think it's 3 years August. So we're just gonna go down here, get a cigarette or two or a pack, whatever. Then we'll come on back. And then I'm gonna go stretching, do a little stretching, get myself ready, and go for a nice power walk. I'm trying for my son to get back, but he's not gonna make it back in time for a power walk. I wait too late for him. The day be gone. I'm not gonna wait all day. But I'm just doing this video so everybody knows, hey, you know. And you know what? I feel quite privileged because it's not everybody that has a crow. Okay, everybody can't say, yeah, I got a crow. Everybody can't walk around with a crow on their shoulder and do this and do that. I can do that. So I'm proud and privileged and thankful that I do have her. I always wanted one. I didn't think it was going to happen, but it did. Here she is, and so this is what the life I lived. Okay. Oh yeah. Oh, she's so spoiled rotten. She's spoiled rotten. I got her a cage. Okay. Most of the time she's outside. I let her outside the cage, let her fly around, try to get her wings together and everything that. And and she's like, she's so spoiled. She wants me to take her out the cage and put her in the cage. And I keep telling her, I'm not gonna do all that. You can fly enough to the point you can get out, in and out that cage. But she'll sit there and she'll ah. They see? She'll do that all day long, wait for me to pick her and put her back in the freaking cage. I'm like, you lost your freaking mind. You know? But I do it anyway. Because the more I do that, the more love she gives me, the more understanding, the more caring, and the closer bond we have. And from what I'm hearing and researching on, they never forget. Um, we're like bonded. She couldn't survive without me, and I would go crazy without her. And like and out here they last like so she might outlive me because she's a domesticated house crow. She don't know too much about outside. She's scared. I bought her a perch. A perch. It's a stick perch. Looks like a stick. And I put it in our cage 'cause I wanted to have something like that so you have a little more room so we can stand on the perch outside of the cage. She won't even get on it. She's terrified of it. I put it up there. She won't come out the cage. If I put it in the door, on the cage door, so she can hop on there and go in and out of the cage, she won't even do it. She'll sit in that cage and sit in that cage, sit in that cage until I take her out. I guess she feels more safer and secure when I'm with her and when I do things because I'll look out and protect her and then nothing's gonna happen. Ain't gonna let nothing happen to her. So, and I say her because she got the eyes of a female, and she squawks a lot. Not trying to be funny or anything, but and it's just this way you look at her. And I went to the vet. I had her nails clipped the first time I got her because they got real long. I mean, real long, and I didn't really know nothing about it. So I took her to the vet. $21, $22, and they were amazed that even the vet man said she must really love you. I said, why you say that? Because she's so attentive to you and so close to you, and she won't leave, and So we're sitting there waiting where I got her cut the first time, and I